Everyone knows Paris as the home of haute couture. We know Milan for its runways, London for rebellion. But beneath the glamour lies a secret world, rivalries, stolen designs, and hidden geniuses who never made the headlines. This is the story of fashion's untold past, the side of European style nobody talks about. The birth of fashion, power, and secrecy. Our story begins in 17th century France. King Louis XIV, the Sun King, didn't just rule a nation, he ruled the wardrobe. Versailles became the first catwalk. Every stitch, every jewel, was a symbol of power, but behind those dazzling garments were artisans whose names history forgot. Secret guilds of tailors, embroiderers, and perfumers. They competed fiercely, trading designs in the shadows. In this world, fashion wasn't just beauty. It was politics stitched in gold thread. The stolen styles of Paris. By the 18th century, Paris had become the beating heart of European fashion. But it also became a city of imitation. Designs were copied overnight, sketches stolen from studios. Some say the first fashion spies worked not for governments, but for dressmakers. When Marie Antoinette's extravagant gowns appeared, tailors across Europe raced to replicate them before the next ball. Fast fashion existed long before Instagram, the revolution in cloth. Then came the French Revolution, and the silk gave way to cotton. The aristocrats lost their heads, but fashion survived. Clothing became a political weapon, simplicity as rebellion. The plain white dress, worn by women in defiance of the court, became the symbol of liberty. For the first time, fashion spoke not to kings, but to the people. The women who changed everything. History remembers Coco Chanel, but decades before her, other women risked everything to create freely. Rose Bertin, Marie Antoinette's dressmaker, was called Minister of Fashion, yet few know she fought to run her own business in a man's world. And after her came a wave of female couturiers, hidden names like Jeanne Paquin, Madeleine Vionnet, and Jeanne Lanvin, who transformed elegance into empowerment. War, scarcity, and reinvention. When Europe fell into war, fashion went dark, fabric was rationed, glamour seemed forbidden. Yet creativity never stopped. British designers turned military uniforms into style icons. In France, underground ateliers secretly stitched hope into every hem. Out of the rubble came new visions. Dior's new look in 1947 was more than a dress. It was a rebirth of beauty after years of despair. The modern myths. Today, when we see Paris Fashion Week or Milan's glossy shows, it's easy to forget the past. But the legacy of secrecy, rivalry, and reinvention still shapes the industry. Hidden ateliers in Europe still craft gowns by hand, the same way they did centuries ago. Luxury isn't just money, it's memory. Every designer from Chanel to McQueen carries whispers of those who stitched in silence. The timeless thread. From royal courts to secret ateliers, fashion has always been about more than fabric. It's about who we are and who we dream to be. The hidden history of European fashion reminds us that beauty often begins in silence. Behind every famous label lies an untold story, woven into the seams of time.